Good evening. This is April 4th, 2018. It's 6:25. I'm going to call the Dudley Conservation Commission to order. Commissioners present:
Nancy Vukovic.
Samantha Costello.
George Slingo.
Frank Aldecki.
Okay, first on the agenda is 128 West Main Street, Dudley, Mass. Notice of intent for renovation and addition. Public hearing, so we'll open the public hearing at 6:26.
Good evening. My name is Jim Jackson. I'm with CDR McGuire, and I'm the civil engineer for the fire station renovation and addition project. I have the plans here tonight, and I can walk you through them if you'd like.
Yep.
Jim, you want to take the microphone with you, please? Thank you.
I do have some half-size sets of plans, if that helps you
Sure.
That would be great.
kind of follow along.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're here is there are wetlands on the north side of the property that we had flagged. And then we've shown the 50-foot buffer and the 100-foot buffer on the drawing C1.1. It's the erosion and sedimentation control plan, and shows the existing features. The existing fire station is approximately 6,000 square feet, and with addition and renovation, we're going to go to a 15,000 square feet. C1.4, it shows the site plan. The existing building is approximately this area. There would be an addition coming onto the north of the property, and where the truck bays will be located. So the work will encroach into the 50-foot wetland buffer on the north side of the property. There'll be some pavement work in that area, and some drainage improvements with the crushed stone and some detention basins. We've done drainage calculations, and we've reduced the runoff from the site, the volume, and the overall quantity, the rates and the volume, by installing detention basins here and along the side of the property. And those will have, wetland, there'll be bioretention areas on those areas, collect the runoff. And then we'll also have infiltration into the ground from the roof drains. It's on C.1.4, so there'll be infiltration in this area, and then on the back of the site. That'll take care of the runoff from the roof, and then the runoff from the paved areas will go into ponds along the side, and then one small area in here. And the ponds are just, small depressions, about 1 to 2 feet deep. They're not major detention ponds. But
So the third one's right alongside the road.
it is near the road, yeah. It's the other side of the sidewalk. Right here, yeah. It's, it's set back. It's not going to contain water. It's just going to, just for a number of hours after the storm, but it'll dry it most times.
There's pond two over there.
think that pretty much covers it. If you have any questions.
What's going to be around the pond 3 by the road? Just out of curiosity.
Well, we have the sidewalk coming by,
Yep.
and then it's a gradual slope down into the pond where it'll drop from the sidewalk. The grade will go down about 2 feet, a little over 2 feet.
Thank you.
So it's just gradual grades down into that.
More like an indentation.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more of a depression, think more of depression than a pond. It's not.
And do you have a plan for your, for the erosion control for the property as you're building, like the hay bales and that kind of thing with the
Yeah,
buffer
that's,
zone?
C 1.1. So we will put silt fence around the perimeter of the property. We'll use, the paved areas, we'll use wattles along the edge here. And we'll protect all of the existing catch basins with silt sacks too, while we're working.
Okay, that's the silt fence there, okay.
Any other questions?
So how close will the building be to the actual wetlands?
The building itself,
55 feet?
at this near corner, yeah, between 55 and 60 feet. This corner here.
Okay, then the other part, the edge of the pavement and everything, you're gonna have your recharge underneath all of that, correct?
Yes. Yeah, that shows on the north side of the property here, the recharge, and then on the front of the property here too.
I have no questions.
I have no questions.
Sir, could you state your name for the,
He's speaking to the microphone.
Dean Kochanowski, Dudley Fire Chief. Just to let you know, I don't know if you're aware, but that canopy that's there now, the tent that holds the safe trailer, that's coming out.
okay?
I was just letting you know, because that's right up against the wetland, so, but that's permanently coming out when the new building goes in.
Okay. The DEP number has not been issued yet, so we can't vote on this until that happens.
Okay.
So, could you write a letter? Doesn't he have to write something? Ask for continuance, or would just,
Yeah, actually, if you wanted to just,
We can just continue,
yep. If you just write there that you agree that the public hearing is continued to April 25th.
all right?
Not that it has to be done now, there also has to be a vote by or entertainment by the commissioners to waive the no disturb zone, which is 50 feet from the wetlands. That's the Town of Dudley Conservation Bylaw. So that'll need to be waived because they'll be doing work within 50 feet. So
okay.
you have to waive the
I think
bylaw.
it's 25 feet.
It's 50, we changed
Oh, okay.
that. We did do that, I remember.
Now you got me wondering.
No, I think I don't remember
I'll have to
changing it. I
look.
thought it was 25
Have
feet.
look.
It's 50?
Oh, just to see, where's the picture was gonna look like, but
So that can be done now or it can be done the 25th.
I think we should wait.
Do it at the next meeting.
Now we can make sure it's 50 or 25, but I believe it's effectively, we changed it to 50.
I want to know what Matt has to say about everything.
We've already spoken with Matt, right? He just hasn't
So-
given anything in writing.
Do we
yet.
close this and make a motion?
Nope,
Yeah,
we
close.
continue.
When's the next
Yeah.
meeting?
The
The
meeting.
25th?
That's 25th, correct?
Yes. Just need a motion to continue.
Great.
I make a motion, we continue the public hearing for 128 West Main Street, the Dudley Fire Station, for renovation and addition until the next meeting on April 25th.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries. See you on the 25th.
Thank you for
Thank you.
coming.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And next is the meeting minutes.
No?
No.
Chris Capone?
Chris Capone, Ruth Department of Conservation and Recreation Service Forester.
Does he want these back? Back?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Is this a new person to town government?
Oh, yeah, handling the district.
Oh, handling the whole
Yeah.
district? Okay.
He said he wants to take this opportunity to introduce himself and offer any services we may need in the future. If you'd like to arrange an in-person meeting, please get in touch. So, he said part of his role is to provide technical assistance to municipalities and private landowners, so please don't hesitate to contact me with any pertinent questions you have now in the future.
Okay.
So that's all we're doing, when there's no action required, right? It's just
No.
a,
No, if anybody wanted, if you wanted him to come here and speak at a meeting, you could do that, or
That'd be great.
do you want me to ask him if he would come to a meeting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next on the agenda is Wayne Marquis, Baker Pond Boat Ramp.
They've had an ongoing issue, and you can see from the pictures that the information that he's written about, also pictures that they have sent in the past with two kind of invasives that are coming off the boats that are going into Baker Pond. And it was only meant to be like a kayak canoe ramp, but it was, at some point in time, it was tarred, and now bigger boats are going in, and they're having a problem controlling the weeds. So they're looking to have a sign put on saying that it's only car-top boats allowed. And I think there's some pictures in here.
You're right here.
Yeah, in
This
the back,
is
it shows,
hardtop boats, canoes, electric motorboats permitted, all other boats and motorboats.
yeah, and there's another one, it says car-top boat access. Maybe one more. I guess that's it. Right now, that's conservation restricted land that was donated by Ruth Kapowski, and it does have a conservation restricted sign there, but it doesn't say anything. It does say passive recreation, but it doesn't say anything about size of boats or car-top boat access or anything like that. I don't know if the commissioners, as you can see here, they said they spent $12,750 last year to chemically treat 8 acres of fan wart adjacent to the ramp. So I don't know if,
So we need to make a motion.
yeah, to possibly get another sign. Would you be willing to entertain, purchase of a sign to,
we do that?
it is conservation restricted land, so.
So I make a motion that we purchase the sign as requested by the Baker Pond, by Wayne Marquis, Baker Pond, regarding the boat, the car-top access only for their boat ramp.
What if we check into the pricing of this first and see how much it would entail for us to do this? What do you guys think?
I think the last sign,
It was a while
It
ago we
doesn't-
did signs, right?
yeah, I don't
It was
recall
a
the
few
cost.
years back.
But a small sign like that would probably be, I don't think we need one like that.
No, I don't either.
But maybe it explains it better, car top boats, canoes, and we could probably have that same size sign.
Can we legally do that?
I can tell you it's been paved since the 90s.
It's been what,
It's been paved since the 90s.
since the 90s?
Yeah. So it's been paved for a long time.
I mean, we don't,
Did they
we don't
repave
get any
it
money from
recently?
the state for that,
And
do we?
and it wasn't widened, it was paved. I remember when they paved the road, they paved it the first time. And then it wasn't widened, it stayed the same,
It was the same?
exactly the same. Because there was some pavement there before.
I think I'd like to ask Matt if, on that,
Okay.
you know,
If we're allowed to.
I'm not sure, you know, if it's been going on for this long, and now all of a sudden shut it off. I don't know if we need to.
I understand that there's no way to police that area, you know, anybody can just go and use the boat ramp, and that's why they're getting the fan warning.
I mean, I
So-
can empathize with them, but I just don't.
It's been paved for a long time. Before we shut it off, I want a little more information.
What is the, you know, and then also, what does the conservation restriction say? Does it have anything?
Passive recreation only, non-motorized vehicles.
So that would shut down the big boats with the motors. And yet, they're doing it anyway.
Um,
Sounds
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, you're gonna have boats there anyways, because the residents live on the break and they have boats and they bring them in and out.
But it's, the
So-
point is that the conservation restriction says non-motorized boats.
The people that live there still have their boats there,
I-
and they still bring them in and out on their own ramps.
But is the conservation restriction on that piece of land or on the pond?
That's the question.
I mean, if it's on that piece of land, then the fact that it's for non-motorized boats means you can shut it off. But they've been breaking that conservation restriction for years. So you can do it. And it's probably not the people who are living on the pond that are using that area.
Obviously not.
No, because
Right.
their boats are in and out, and that's it.
Right, you know, they put it in and then take it out once, and
Right.
they're not the ones that are gonna wanna keep it going in and out and bringing the fan ward in, which is what happens when somebody else comes that doesn't clean their boats properly. And that's not to say that, I mean, a rowboat can bring it in too. Because, I mean, again, it can be on the bottom of the boat.
I just think, my opinion, talk to Matt and find out a little bit more information on that.
And I rescind my recommendation, my motion. Because I don't understand, another one, fan wart, oh my God.
I know.
Next is March 15th, 2018 meeting minutes.
I'll make a motion that we accept the minutes as presented for March 15th, 2018.
Second,
Motion's been made and second. All those in favor?
Aye.
aye.
Opposed?
Just so you know,
Motion
that's
carries.
written just to save paper, front and back.
Right, about time. I do that all the time.
I'd like to entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Motion's been made and second to adjourn. All those in favor?
It's 40.
Aye.
6:45.
Opposed? Motion carries.